Hey everybody, my name's Thomas Kuprach and I've been a SoftProdigy customer for about 4 months now. The guys at SoftProdigy asked me to put together a quick video outlining my experience and how we've been working together, so that's what we're going to be talking about in the next couple of minutes. Alright, so before I tell you guys how I've been working with SoftProdigy, I thought I'd give you a quick overview of what I do for a living. I'm in the affiliate marketing space, and for those of you that aren't familiar with affiliate marketing, it's a specific type of online marketing by which you go and earn commissions by going in and selling other people's products, meaning I never actually handle any physical product or inventory. I sell products on behalf of people, and through that I go in and I make revenue. The affiliate marketing process is fairly well defined. There are many people that go and do it, and essentially it works this way. First of all, you go and you define the different niches or the areas of business that you want to get into. You could go and do things, for example, like selling barbecues online or selling dating services online. Once you've gone and you've defined niches, you go and you create content, and you take that content and you turn it around into a channel. And those channels can be something like a Facebook page or a Pinterest page, or it can be something like Google or a website that's designed for Google or Bing. And as a result, you go in and you acquire traffic through one of these sources, and that traffic eventually goes and basically converts into sales for you. So as part of my business, I currently run over 300 different websites and channels that need to be maintained on a day-to-day basis. On a consistent basis, meaning about once a week, I go in and I push out a new website or a new channel in a completely new line of business. And about 6 months ago, I decided to go and start looking at how I can go and I can outsource that. And I decided to do that primarily because I was working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, and I was really getting tired of it. And I figured that I knew my business well enough and I was doing a lot of repetitive work that I can go and just hand that off to somebody. Initially, I went and started working with some of the outsourcing websites out there. Some of you might be familiar with Odesk or Elance. I also tried my hand at going in and hiring students to go and to get a lot of this work done. I found that the quality and consistency of the work ended up going in and suffering. Meaning, as I went and I used different outsourcers for different projects, I was never able to go and to get one consistent result of a website that I really liked or a Facebook page that I really ended up liking all the time. And that turned out to go in and to be bad for my business. I ended up losing money through that process. So I started going in and looking at having a full-time outsourcer work with me that I would be able to go and train, and they would be able to go and to do things according to my specifications. So I was introduced to SoftProdigy through a friend of mine that had gone and done work with them before. And I first met Chan, and then eventually I met Deepak Soni, who would become my project manager for the bulk of my projects. Within about a week, we had created a handoff process that allowed me to go and to give the guys on the SoftProdigy side all of the information that they needed to go and to execute the day-to-day stuff that I was stuck doing before, which I no longer wanted to do, which is primarily website creation and website maintenance. The net of that, or the return, if you will, was that I was able to go into focus most of my time. Instead of implementing websites and maintaining some of the existing ones that I had, I could now go and basically spend most of my time planning and defining new niches that I wanted to go into, effectively going in and making a lot more money in that way. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the other items that are important when you're thinking about outsourcing, primarily communication. Some of you may know SoftProdigy is based in India, and so as a result, you might think that the time difference might be a bit of a problem. I have to say that for myself, it wasn't, because while I'm sleeping, those guys are basically working. I wake up in the morning, I review the work that was done. We've been able, up front or at the very beginning, create a very good handoff process, which does make things easier. The more detail you can go and you can give anybody to go and to execute their work, the easier that's going to be for them to go and to get right on the other end. And we've been using Basecamp, which is what SoftProdigy has as a communication tool, to be able to have messages bouncing back and forth, so we're not cluttering anybody's inbox. I found that to be very convenient. I get together with Deepak once a week, and we go over all of the work that we have to do and the work that has been done and how we can go in and potentially improve that. And so overall, the experience has been very, very positive and has had basically minimal impact on the day-to-day stuff that I'm doing now. So just as a final conclusion point to this video, you might have guessed by now that I am a satisfied SoftProdigy customer. I've had a very, very good experience with the guys there and working with them. I am also more than happy to go on to talk to any of you who are thinking of becoming prospective customers about some of the finer points of outsourcing for a couple of minutes if you want to. You can just go ahead and ping Deepak or Chan, and they'll go and relay my contact information to you. As I said, I highly recommend them. They've made the outsourcing experience very, very pleasurable, and I've had a very, very good return on investment from going in and working with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're considering the guys, well, 2 thumbs up, they've got my vote. Bye-bye.